Hey guys, Quackers Spooks here. Today is October 21st, 2021, and we are going to be doing Week 7 predictions. So, tonight we have the Denver Broncos taking on the Cleveland Browns at home. So, I'm going to be picking, even though the Browns have had a bunch of injuries, like Jack Conklin, Jedrick Wills, Odell Beckham Jr., Baker Mayfield's out with a shoulder injury. I think I'm going to be picking the Browns, and if Teddy Bridgewater's out, then they're going to start Drew Lock, and that's not going to be pretty. So, anyways, I am picking the Browns for this one tonight. The Kansas City Chiefs take on the Tennessee Titans, and they beat the Buffalo Bills. But I'm going to be picking the Chiefs because if Denver loses tonight and Kansas City wins against Tennessee on Sunday, then that means we move up a spot in the AFC West. So we'd be third place at 4-3. So I'm picking the Chiefs. The Washington football team takes on the Green Bay Packers, and I'm going to be picking the Packers for this one. Washington lost to Kansas City last week, but I believe that Green Bay can pull out with a win. They completely obliterated. I wouldn't say obliterated, but they beat the Bears again. And Aaron Rodgers apparently still owns the Bears, even though that's not entirely true. So yeah, I'm going to be picking the Packers for this one. The Cincinnati Bengals take on the Baltimore Ravens, and as much as I like the Bengals, and they're currently 4-2, I think the Ravens are going to win their 6th straight game. They're currently 5-1 at the top of the division, so I'm going to be picking the Ravens for this one. The Ravens actually look good. They beat the Chiefs. So yeah, I think the Ravens are going to improve to 6-1, and the Bengals downgrade to 4-3 for that one. The Carolina Panthers take on the New York Giants. I am going to be picking the Panthers for this one, even though they've lost 3 straight. I think they can beat the Giants. So, yeah. And the Giants don't look too good. And they're going to start 1-7 again. They're currently 1-5. So, Giants aren't too good this year. So, I'm picking the Panthers. They'll improve to 4-3, and the Giants will be 1-6. The Atlanta Falcons take on the Miami Dolphins, who are in trade talks with Deshaun Watson right now. But I'm going to be picking the Dolphins. They're going to snap that losing streak that they've had since the beginning of the year and beat the Falcons because they're not entirely good. They lost to the Jets. Actually, no, they didn't. They beat the Jets. That's right. The team that lost to the Jets was the Titans. So yeah, I'm picking the Dolphins, even though they lost in horrible fashion to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they snapped their 20-game losing streak. So yeah, I'm picking the Dolphins for this one. The New York Jets take on the New England Patriots again. I think this is the second matchup for them. So, yeah, I'm going to be picking the Patriots. And the Jets, they're just a dumpster fire. I'm not sure why they're still a football team at this point. They're just the Jets. And the Patriots, even though they almost won against Dallas, which was pretty interesting. So, yeah, but Dallas came out with the win in overtime. It was a really good game, I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to be picking the Patriots for this one. So, yeah. Sorry, Jets. You're not going anywhere in the playoffs. I'm sorry. The Philadelphia Eagles take on the Las Vegas Raiders. So, yeah, I'm going to be picking the Raiders for this one. Even though they, I think they lost last week. Oh, wait, no, they didn't. They won against the Broncos. I think getting rid of Gruden helped. And I think Rich Bisaccia is doing an okay job for right now. So I hope they find a new head coach soon in the off season. But for right now, Rich Bisaccia is the interim head coach and the special teams coordinator. So yeah, I wonder what he knows about special teams anyway. Anyways, I'm picking the Raiders. They'll be 5-3, even though. No wait, they'll be 5-2. Never mind. 5-2, and the Eagles will be 2-5. The Detroit Lions take on the Los Angeles Rams, and I'm picking the Rams. They'll be 6-1. And then they play Detroit, and they'll still be 0-7. Even though, yeah, Matt Stafford is going to be playing his former team in Detroit. So it's not going to be the return, but he's just going to be playing his former team in the Detroit Lions. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm picking the Rams. The Chicago Bears take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the last time they played each other was last year, and Tom Brady forgot that it was 4th down. So, let's just hope that doesn't happen again. I'm picking the Bucs. Bears, I'm sorry, you're not going anywhere. So, yeah, I'm picking the Bucs. They're actually a good team now. They just won the Super Bowl. The Houston Texans take on the Arizona Cardinals, and I'm picking the Cardinals for this one. This is going to be a pretty easy matchup for the Cardinals. They'll still be undefeated. They beat the Browns. Even though the Cardinals was my original pick, somebody influenced me to change it because, home field advantage. So, yeah, the Cardinals, they'll be 7-0, still be the last undefeated team in the league, and they'll be beating the Texans. I'm not sure what their record is. I believe it's 2-4, so they'll probably be 2-5. Or is it 1-6? I don't even know. Okay, so that's it for the afternoon game. So the Sunday night game is the Indianapolis Colts taking on the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to be picking the 49ers for this one. The Colts, even though they beat the ever-loving crap out of the Texans, still don't look too promising. So it's very possible that the 49ers can win this one. Plus, I traded Michael Thomas from my fantasy team for Deebo Samuel, and if he doesn't perform, I swear to God. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to be picking the 49ers. And the last matchup of Week 7 is the New Orleans Saints taking on the Seattle Seahawks at Lumen Field. So, yeah, and there are 6 teams with a bye week this week. So I'll be covering those as well at the very end here. But I'm going to be picking the Saints. I think the Seahawks aren't too good this year. And their record shows it. They lost to the Steelers. The Steelers. I think I made the right choice to pick the Steelers last week. Anyways, I'm picking the Saints for this one. So the teams that are on bye, there are 6 teams that are on bye week this week. So they are the Buffalo Bills, the Los Angeles Chargers, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Minnesota Vikings, the Dallas Cowboys, and there's one more team that's on bye. I can check. I have a list. in here. And the Pittsburgh Steelers. So the teams that are on bye are the Los Angeles Chargers, the Buffalo Bills, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Minnesota Vikings, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, anyways, those teams will not be playing this week. So there are going to be a total of 13 matchups in this coming week. So that's Week 7 for you. We'll see you guys next week when we cover Week 8.